Hmm. Slow day. I mean, every day is slow. So, I don't know exactly what I was. So, whoa. Hang on just a second. Who's this? Now, what the heck is this? There's someone in my shop. Here for a trim. Here for a cut. I mean, I sure hope so, otherwise why'd you show up, right? You know, it's not often I get humans in here. How intriguing. How strange. Where are you? Didn't I just tell you? You're at a barber shop. Here for a haircut? You don't seem to have an appointment, but lucky for you. I have plenty of free time today. You keep asking that question. Where are you? I just told you. You're at a barber shop. Not to worry. Not to worry. You can leave. But it would be so terribly rude of you to leave without even getting a trim. Come now. Don't you wish to be tended to? Why else would you be here? You didn't arrive on purpose. Oh, that's strange. I thought my mushroom ring was clearly visible. I suppose I'll have to tend to some of the foliage around it to prevent any incidents. So then, you're not a customer? That makes me very sad. That makes me very, very sad. But I suppose I can simply send you on your way. If that's what you really, really want. But it's not what you really, really want, is it? No. No, because you still haven't left. The door is right there. It would deposit you exactly where you came from. Are you intrigued, perhaps? As intrigued by me as I am by you? After all, it's not often that I see one of your kind. So, how often is it that one of your kind sees one of mine? What am I? What a silly question. What a silly question from a silly person. I'm a barber. Is there anything else you need to know? My name. You want to know my name, do you? Well, I might tell you that, but may I have yours first? So I see you haven't forgotten all about us. Well, in that case, I will just call you dear customer. Unless you really aren't planning on getting a haircut. In that case, well, I suppose I would call you unwelcome guest and ask that you vacate the premises the way you came so that other real customers could arrive. Of course I would let you go if you got a haircut. What kind of silly question is that? All I would do is give your hair a trim and a styling until it was satisfactory. And then I would collect my payment, and then you would be free to leave. What payment do I request? What a silly question. Just a few locks of your hair, which would already be cast upon the floor. That's all I would need. It's all I would take. Is that so much to ask? As I thought. Very well. In that case, if you would like to be my customer, I would ask that you take a seat in the chair in front of the mirror, and then to sit nice and relaxed until I finish my work. Does that sound acceptable to you? Good. Then sit down and the deal will be struck. You're a silly mortal. Did you know that? You're a very silly mortal. Do you know why you are a silly, silly mortal? Because, silly head, I never told you how long it would take until your hair was satisfactory. You agreed to sit in this chair and let me tend to you until your hair was in a satisfactory condition. Have you considered what satisfactory means? Or to whom your hair would be satisfactory? I never said to your satisfaction. The folk down below, the folk on the other side, those of us who exist within reflections beyond the boundaries, in the in-between, we will never lie, never. But one must always mind their words, for words in this place are binding. If I wished to, I could keep you here for a very long time. Indeed, my work is the cutting of hair, and there is a limit to how much hair one can cut. But what if I told you that to my satisfaction would mean trimming your hair and allowing it to grow? What if my satisfaction meant hair down to your knees or lower? How long would you be sitting in this chair, do you think? A little trim every now and then. Clear off the split ends. And allow the hair the time it needs until I was satisfied. But of course, this is all not but a hypothetical. There's nothing you need to worry about. I shall trim your hair to your satisfaction at a reasonable yet measured pace. You're welcome. I only offer you this clarification because there are others of the in-between folk, the under folk, those who exist beyond the reflection, who might not be so kind and considerate, and who might take your words and twist them to hurt you. I say all of this because if you truly wish to wander the woods wherein I keep my ring, you may encounter those unsavory types. Loyal customers of mine who I find myself caring deeply for. I have so few customers. I like to see them well. I like to see them thriving, so I will know they come back. But there are those among my clientele who might wish to see a fragile little thing like you come to harm. And I could not blame them for this, for your flesh does look delectable. And there's a certain appeal in the idea of having something like you. But I am a kind sort, one with greater empathy than most, and so I would prefer this fate not befall you, and certainly not by their hands. But there is hope, for they would not simply strike you. They would seek to entice you. And so, if you are to wander these woods, you must know to mind your words, to listen to what is said and understand all that it implies. You see? If you wished to be a customer of mine, then it would have been wisest of you to establish exactly what you wished to be done with your hair prior to accepting the deal, and to clarify a specific duration within which the cutting, the trimming, and the styling needed to be done. You are very lucky that I am kind. You are very lucky that I am simply brushing your hair out, lightly wetting it and giving it a trim. You are very lucky that I am a kind and empathetic sort, because your mortal essence would be so desirable to one less kind than me. Stay in the seat, please. My work is not done. Stay in the seat, please. I told you I am a kind sort, and I do not lie. I am giving you the same treatment I would offer to any of my customers, but I will not abide one who comes in to my barber shop, plays at making a deal, an arrangement, and then leaves before paying. I will not abide this. I will not accept it. So sit still. Stay until my work is done. Thank you, dear customer. It won't be long. It won't be long. All that's left is a nice trim for you. I'll do no more this time, but if you do ever want something more, then you are more than welcome to return. So long as you understand that, as kind as I may be, as empathic as I may seem, I might not find the strength within myself to resist such a delectable morsel offering itself to me so easily again. You understand? If you phrase things improperly next time, it may end in pain, in fear, in many, many, many years. At least it's free, you say? Now that's quite silly. I told you, the price is your hair. That which is discarded to the floor. Money? I have heard this word before, but I am not overly familiar with the premise. Is it something valued by mortals? I see. Well, it is of no concern to me. There we are. We're just about done. What do you think? I know I didn't change much, but tidying your hair up just a bit seems to have worked wonders for you. It frames your face in such a pleasant way. I would say you look even more appealing now. Perhaps too much so. I may have done my job too well. Mortal, my services are complete. Our deal is at an end, but if you would heed a suggestion. When you leave this place, return home post haste. Venture not into these woods for a time. Follow exactly the path that took you here. Fear not. Stray not. Take not a step out of place. For if you find yourself crossing over into the in-between again, like this, oh yes, even the most empathic sort might find themselves hard-pressed to resist such a morsel. Thank you for your business. I hope to see you again.